Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of WolfQuest. We're here with Buckley and his now growing pack. So now we have some new litter of pups. We've got, well, let's go back to our list here. We got Chickadee, Raylan, Possum, Rooster, Sunflare, and Roe, with Rooster being our only male. And I'm not sure if we checked this. He's actually also the runt of the litter. He's the smallest. With, let's see, right now Raylan and Possum are tied, but we'll see who ends up being the biggest. I just like tracking that information. It's good to know. And then it also, I determine who, well, when we get to that point, I'll be determining when, or who will inherit the pack, so usually I just go off biggest. You can let me know in the comments, but apparently the numbers tell you who was born first, so if that is accurate, let me know, because then I'll just determine who inherits the pack through that. So like oldest would do that. But if that is the case, then the oldest here would be Eclipse, and then the oldest would be, I guess, Chickadee, right? Yeah, Chickadee would be the oldest. Sorry, my cats are going after each other right now. Anyways, so we are back here with Buckley. We're now on a new difficulty, Unforgiving, and I played that on my personal wolf just to see how it was, and it did not go well. So I honestly think this might be our only playthrough, and I'm gonna just tell you now, I don't think a lot of our pups are gonna make it. It was really hard, and this territory, I'm sure, is going to be depleted very easily. So I think we are gonna go through a lot of starvation. This is just through personal experience. I played it once, and then after my wolf died, trying to take down a mule deer, because that's all she could get. Her mate was like on 1 HP. All her pups were starving. She was starving. She had no health, and she dies from a mule deer. I had to risk it. Here's Sunflare and Raylan chilling with their dad. All the other pups are up there for whatever reason. They're with Whitetail. Seems like Whitetail likes Chickadee. I think there's another pup up there. I can't tell. But yeah, we also had to keep an eye on that, see what pack mates like if they have a preference for what pup. Sunpaw's really interacting with Roe over there. Now she's sleeping. But yeah, I'm just saying it. I really don't want to lose a pup. We've only lost, I believe we only lost one pup our last 2 litters. So I want to say that we're going to lose like 50% of our pups. So 2. Or not 2. I'm looking at the bigger paws, Eclipse, Sitka, and Whitetail, and Sunpaw. We have 6 wolves, or pups. Yeah, we got 6. And Sunpaw's lifting her tail. Oh, let's do a little howl. Seems like Sunpaw's being a little bit of the dominant one with Sitka, her brother. So we gotta go and get some food. It honestly might be easier because it was just, when I was playing, it was just me and my mate. It might be a bit easier, and also with the bison update, which we haven't really seen much bison yet, we can just take down some weak bison if possible. But I do smell some elk. I'm gonna see who wants to come. I don't want to bring the whole pack just because. Okay, so we got Eclipse, Sitka, and Whitetail. They're gonna be coming with us. So yeah, this is also their very first litter. This is them like actually joining the pack. Oh crap, they're right here. Alright, that was really fast. Did not think that. I don't really want to try chasing them towards the den. I don't know, maybe? Because like I don't know if they will try to run over the den and the pups are out. I don't know. I'm gonna try this whole area over here. I'm gonna try directing them towards. Sorry about that. Alright. So they already know we're here. We just gotta take down an elk. Maybe the spike. Let's see how the spikes are. Spike's not bad. I think we should go for the spike. Oh. Yeah, see, easy. Oh, we gotta be very, very careful. It's very easy to, there we go, Eclipse. Yeah, so this is our first, like, hunt trying to have an objective rather than just eat. Like, we need this food for our pups here. So it's really cool seeing how the pack is. now that we have a whole new litter for us to try to save here. So yeah, it might be a little bit easier now that we have like an actual full-blown pack and it's just not me and Sunpelt trying to do the hunts, even on Unforgiving. Just gotta be careful here, our stamina's not that great. Oh, run into him. Clips in Whitetail are doing really good. There we go, we're gonna do our howl. And yeah, that's not far at all from the den. So that's really good. Just gotta keep an eye on everybody's health. I'm just so happy we were able to get the majority of our pups up to adulthood, and they're now taking on the responsibility of raising the next litter here. Let's see. We also got to bring back some food for whoever is at the den, which is Sunpaw and Sunpelt. And then we got the 2 brothers and the 1 sister out on the hunt with their dad. But wait, are they good? That was like the thing that I was checking up for. Yeah, so we'll bring back a meat chunk. Sorry, I keep talking. Meat chunk for Sunpelt. And then we also gotta keep in mind that usually enemy packs will. Ooh, that hurts right there again. I would do a howl back, but we're almost there, and I got a meat chunk in my mouth. So, oh yeah, so we gotta keep in mind enemy packs. Typically, during when the pack becomes nomadic, that's when they will try to take over our territory, to raise their territory. Sunpot honestly needs that more than Sunpelt, but we'll see whoever gets that. There we go. Sunpelt's going into the den. And also, the flea thing goes up incredibly faster. So, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, like I was saying, the enemy packs will try to take over territory throughout the whole year, not just seasonally, I guess is the way to put it. We'll just feed whoever needs it, and then we'll probably go to sleep because our territory is doing pretty good. I honestly don't mind this size of a territory. The only time that we'll really expand it is if we get attacked by, like, directly on the den by rival wolves. Let's take a look at our pups so we can get to know them a little bit more. Chickadee's coming in for some food. Raylan's just hanging out. This rooster's playing by himself here. And the older pups are finishing up the food. What's Ro doing? Yeah, I think what we can do is just finish off. We're gonna do a howl. Maybe it will. So we have 4 perks. So yeah, we got youthful prowess. So we just want to make sure to try to howl like every once in a while, like every 24 hours, I believe. So I'm pretty sure you sleep like I'm not sure how many in-game hours goes by. It's like either like 15 or not 15. I don't know. I remember watching the dev blogs way back, and I think they said like a wolf like sleeps for like I honestly don't know. It's like 16 hours, I believe, or maybe it was just 5. I don't know. Numbers are not my thing. Alright, so Sunpaw's already off on whatever she's trying to do. I love the whole energy of the pups of the pack. They're not like laying around. They're also kind of vocal, and I honestly prefer that in a wolf. I think it gives them more character. So it's refreshing to see that, because I'm pretty sure my personal wolves, they've been kind of on the quieter side, kind of sluggish. So it's just good to see that. and also means that they will help out more during hunts and whatnot. Our territory for the most part is doing good, so we don't really have to worry about that. Let's see. I'll just do another howl. I don't really know if it went up, so we'll do another one. And let me see if, yeah, no, so Raylan and Possum are still tied right now with biggest. So that just determines who will inherit the pack. But it's not gonna be them unless something happens to, like, these guys. So, right now, if anything were to happen to Buckley and we weren't to go to a new wolf, because that's the thing that we're gonna do first, is go to a new wolf, and then if we were to ever come back to Buckley, I'll just write, like, in a note somewhere to inherit this pack with one of these pups, if there's any surviving ones, which hopefully there should be. Just let me know in the comments if these mean, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it would make more sense that this would mean the order that they're born in. I've heard it a lot, and I just honestly just went off of, wait, that's just, I play this game with very much a system. I realize I'm just, like, very organized with this game. Oh. This is so cute. These pups the older pups I've noticed love playing with each other. Maybe, and maybe not so much the little ones just yet, but like in the last episode we saw like Sunpaw. Was that Sunpaw or was it Whitetail that went over and started initiating a fight? I just love the whole energy of these pups. They're so adorable. Okay, I thought that was a coyote for a second. It is just a rabbit. Actually, let's try getting him. Oh, the food's been really close to the den over here, which seems good. Maybe this was a good option for a den, but we're probably gonna be moving soon anyways because of fleas or whatever. We'll just put that there for whoever wants it. And I would honestly say if everyone's been fed, I think we're good to go back to sleep. So usually it starts off pretty straightforward the first couple of days. But I'm sure with Unforgiving, everything's just gonna go downhill very, very rapidly. And like I said, we're probably only gonna do one playthrough with Unforgiving because it's really difficult. We're in the 70s. I don't really wait until like around 60 or below 60. That go up? Oh, that actually did. See, I love Territorial Might. We don't got food. She's hungry. These guys are a little hungry. So I would say whoever wants to come to go on a hunt. We're not gonna go on a hunt, but we are gonna go over to this carcass here. And maybe someone will steal the pups. Okay, only Eclipse. Sunpelt came with us, that's good, because I know Sunpelt was a little low. Who's staying at the den? Sika and Sunpaw. They're not doing terrible on food, so we should be good. We'll do a little howl back. Oh my god, I love Whitetail's flopped ear. That's so cute. I love their little individual characteristics, whether it's physically or personality-wise. Which I honestly haven't really seen that in any other wolves so far. The time that I played outside of recording with other wolves. So it's just really cool to see that. Oh, there it is. Oh boy, there's a bear. Let's see if we can intimidate this guy here. We don't want any bears around our food. Come on. Gotta be very careful. We got critical hit on too, so I don't want to risk anything. If my pups get some sort of injury, we gotta hold back, so I don't want these guys dying. They've come so far. We just want the bear gone. just want our food. He's still much better than us. Oh shoot, we got like right in the range of getting smacked by a bear paw. Watch out for that. This guy does not want to give up. I'm not sure if enemies are they probably are much more difficult to deter. We're losing honestly a lot of health. We just want this guy gone. We want our food. What's everyone at for health? Not bad. Sunpaw's doing good. Oh my god, why do you have the audacity to eat our food? Losing so much health. Is this even worth it? It honestly, I think bear fights and cougar fights honestly might not be worth it. I think we should have just gone on a hunt. Okay, there we go. He's gone. So we just lost so much health. So if a wolf pack were to come and try taking over our territory, it would be devastating. Don't want to lose anybody. The pups didn't really take much damage. It was really me, for whatever reason. Health is 0. We only got one, like, pretty good stat, and that's speed, I think it was. Yeah, speed. Yeah, see, like, I feel like we've barely been putting any time with, like, putting any pups into the den. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, so these are Buckley's parents. Shadowbuck, I don't know why I put Shadowbuck in as his dad. Because that is not right. Or his brother, I should say. So we've had the same amount of pups as last year too, which is interesting. Oh, and we did lose Coda. But we don't know what happened to him. We lost him at 4 months. And I'm pretty sure he just disappeared. And Venus died. I think she died from sickness, because it did say she was sick. So, I don't know, it's just interesting looking at family trees and genetics and all that. So, we're gonna go and this alpacas is already almost gone, but we're gonna take a meat chunk and we're gonna head right back onto the den. That bear's just waiting for us to leave. Alright, and everybody got their fair share, right? 100. Yeah, so we'll go back and see what's gonna go on from there. I've noticed so far that Sunpaw seems to prefer being with the pups, which is interesting. Yeah, the pups need to eat. We did sleep like 2 days without eating, so Sunpaw and Sika probably had no food to feed them. Is that coyote? Yep. Got coyote close by, so we want to be careful of that. Okay, so it seems like Possum is the biggest one. She's slightly bigger than Raylan. It's also gonna be really sad when these pups eventually disperse. And we may or may not see them again. Or maybe they'll make their own packs and fight against us. It's gonna be interesting. And so far it hasn't been too difficult. Probably, like I said, because we have a bigger pack. So maybe we'll stay on Unforgiving, but also I like the realistic aspect of accurate, where like the packs aren't trying to take over your territory all throughout the year. It's only during certain times of the year. Territory's still doing good. We'll just howl again just to make sure. over there. I wish it would tell you who your packmate's favorite pups were, like it does in multiplayer. I think that would be really helpful. Oh, there we go. Whitetail's minor injury healed. So did Sitka's. What? Okay. That's also another thing I forgot, is that it seems like the pup sickness is definitely... I mean, everything has increased, the whole difficulty. With the arrival of spring, elk herds and other ungulates are migrating to higher elevations, shifted territory to the uplands for the summer. And we are pretty much in the uplands, I would say. So that's probably why the elk herd was so close to her den. Ro is sick. We gotta try to keep Ro alive. There she is. She's just hobbling. We're still doing good on territory. We gotta go hunt again because we have no food. So I think we should do that now while we have a lot of wakefulness and a pretty good amount of health. Don't really want to wait until we're even more hungry. Like I said, the older pups seem to love to play with each other. These guys don't really seem to want to join in on their antics. It's such a cool aspect to the pack. I love watching the pups' personalities play out. But once these guys are done, I would say that maybe we should go on a hunt. Territory is still doing pretty good. What do we know for wolves? We have not met a single wolf from here, it seems like. Alright, so these guys are fed. So yeah, they're definitely up over there a little bit. I'm gonna do... just to make sure that we do have food. So I'm just gonna invite anyone who wants to come with me on a hunt. Okay, so the whole pack basically. Oh no, Whitetail. Whitetail is the only one that wants to come with me on a hunt. So it's just gonna be me and Whitetail. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. Why, is Whitetail a little hungry? Whitetail... Everybody is kind of hungry, so I'm surprised that she's actually the least hungry. So I am very much surprised that she's the only one that came when everybody else is pretty much hungrier than her. Maybe she's the hunter of the pack. Maybe that's just one of her favorite things that she likes to do. Which is interesting, so we can maybe, if that seems to be a repeating pattern, maybe that's just part of her personality. She likes to hunt. It's just who she is as a wolf. She's the huntress of the pack. The wild rye elk herd. Alright, so it's heading back down somewhat towards the den. 3 hours ago. Yeah, so this must be a really good location, to be honest, because it seems like they are relatively close to our den. We don't really have to do much traveling. Is that them? Yep, that's them. So maybe we can try pushing them a little bit towards the den that way. Got some coyotes lingering around. Maybe they're waiting for wolves, such as us, who are looking to hunt these guys. They're probably gonna smell us anyways, but we're gonna try stalking them. Honestly, Buckley has come such a long way. He's already... how old is he? He's 5. He's already middle-aged, and he started out by himself. He came across... Sunpelt was actually the first wolf that he met when he was in Slough Creek. before traveling to Hell Roaring Mountain. Met a couple other wolves there. And now he has made a formidable pack. These guys seem to... Okay, now they've noticed us. This one... I don't know about taking down a full spike, even though spike is probably not much different from a cow elk, other than the fact that it's a young male. Then I've noticed that they seem to be slower than the rest, compared to like the cow elk for whatever reason, even if they aren't really necessarily weak. This one's a little weak. What about that one? That whitetail is going after. I don't want to waste too much time trying to... Oh, look at that guy. This one seems like it might be weaker. Yep, definitely. So we'll go after him. Or her, I should say. Oh, we don't want to get ran over here. Oh god, that was my fault. I'm not paying attention to my stamina. Keep getting in the way. Oh, leave me alone. This one's aggressive. She's still trying to run. Oh, she's about to die. Oh, Whitetail wants to play. I love how vocal that is. We should have done a little pack before the hunt, but it's alright. Whitetail wanted to do a pack rally. Oh, she's so happy. She's just watching us eat, wagging her tail, happy that we have food. No, she's probably not. She's just happy that we went on a hunt. Like I said, that seems to be her favorite thing as of now. So that's probably why she's wagging her tail so much. It's gonna be so sad when these guys disperse and make their own packs. Hopefully we won't get into too much conflict with them, that we can live peacefully with our children. Just gotta remember, Row is 6, so gotta spend a bit more time at the den with her. Territory's still doing good, we just howled, so no boost is needed. But I think we're pretty much good to go to sleep and see what the next day brings us. Raylan's pretty starving here. She's not starving, but she's pretty hungry, and she's running off. Well, guess she wanted whoever regurgitated up there. Territory is starting to get a little low. Let's see about doing a howl. There we go, that boosted it up a bit. So far, no predators trying to kill our pups, no wolf attacks, no territory takeovers. Rose still eating. Oh, these guys up here. Raylan, I was gonna feed you and you're still hungry because you ran off. Oh, and she ran off again when I went to go feed her. Try to stay by row here. It's been very peaceful. Not much going on. Lamar Canyon seems to be kind of pushing into the Thunderer, and they're being pushed on the other side by the Pollux Peak. So the Thunderer pack seems to be doing all right. Their territory isn't like crippling or anything, but they don't really have much land. It's a very narrow strip. And actually their home hex is right by Lamar Canyon, which isn't that great. These guys are pretty good. They're down here. Same with these guys, so it seems like there's some tensions with the neighboring packs, with the Thunderer pack over there. While we're just living peacefully, nothing bad has happened yet, except that we have a sick pup. But besides that, we're doing good. How are we doing for weight right now? Alright. So, like 6 to 8 pounds, almost 9. Do smell a little bit of coyote, but hopefully they won't come over here. Let's just hope. Alright, so I want to say that we're going to leave it off here. It's been a very peaceful, pretty straightforward episode. Finally got to really meet our pups, check out their personalities a little bit. Raylan's just here, playing with her dad. She's so cute, but she keeps running away from me for whatever reason whenever I put food for them. The older pups definitely like to run around with each other more than they want to with the younger pups. So, I don't know, maybe this litter is a little bit more laid back than their older siblings. Mostly it's because bringing Sunflare back over, who probably was wandering a bit far. Eclipse, you should have came with us on our hunt. If it was just Whitetail. Oh, I guess Eclipse is already gonna be off by himself. Is anyone gonna join him? Eclipse, we already went on a hunt. We got a carcass right there that you can go to. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm pretty sure Eclipse is just gonna go off and look for food himself. Okay, now the other pups are coming to bother their dad about food. When I just told you guys could come and hunt with us, but it was just Whitetail, who is fine. See, now the older pups are going out to look for food. And honestly, I don't think in the AI system that they know to, like, if you're to mark a carcass on the map, that they know to go there. I think it's that mark on the map is really just for you, which I wish it was a feature. If it's not, I haven't really noticed it, but it would be cool if they knew that there was a carcass there because you howled at it and marked it on the map. But they're off looking for food. They are heading the general direction, so maybe they know that the carcass is over there. I'm not sure. If you want to clarify that with me, you can down in the comments. It'd be really helpful to know that, so that they don't just aimlessly wander looking for food when there's a carcass right there. Alright, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, it was pretty laid back. Not much going on, and actually, where's Ro? We gotta stay by Ro. But yeah, not much going on. Haven't had any bad conflicts with predators or other wolves, except for the bear. But the bear was already at that carcass. Nobody trying to intrude on our pups here. But anyways, if you want to see more content by me, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We just passed 300 subscribers. And if you would like to give any comments, feel free to do so. I'd very much appreciate it. Any maps you want to see us travel to, any kind of challenges or achievements or whatever, and just anything, let me know. Any pup names for the future, I would very much appreciate it. But yes, so I'll definitely be coming out with another episode hopefully next week, and we'll see what's going on with Buckley's pack, and hopefully nothing, I hope we don't lose any pups, but I have a feeling we're going to, because my experience so far, my other wolf with Unforgiving has been very difficult, to the point that she died, and her pups got sick and, like, one or two of them died. And Raylan's just playing with the stick back there. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, and bye!